MagnePull tool offers several benefits for wire fishing. It is remarkably easy to use. One simply attaches the magnetic billet to the wire intended for fishing, and the powerful magnet guides the billet through the wall cavity. This eradicates the need to struggle with fish tape or untangle wires. The MagnePull's versatility shines through in numerous fishing applications. One can use it for fishing wires through insulated walls, retrieving objects from behind appliances or furniture, and locating studs or metal objects within walls. Compared to traditional fish tape methods, the MagnePull offers significant time savings. The magnetic billet swiftly navigates through walls, removing the need for constant trial and error. The MagnePull is constructed from high-quality materials, built to endure the demands of regular use. Durability over time has been observed. The MagnePull tool presents a solution for anyone who needs to fish wires or retrieve items in difficult-to-reach locations. The advantages of using a tool like the MagnePull, specifically how it contrasts with more traditional methods, is where the value can be seen. Considering traditional fish tape usage, several challenges and limitations come to mind. Firstly, negotiating obstacles such as insulation within walls is difficult and time-consuming. Secondly, accuracy can be unpredictable and lead to wasted effort, especially when attempting to reach a specific location. Thirdly, manipulating the fish tape in confined spaces requires significant dexterity and patience. Fourthly, the potential for the tape to become tangled or snapped increases frustration and extends project duration. Fifthly, for tasks requiring retrieval of items, the fish tape lacks the necessary grabbing mechanism. Sixthly, it might necessitate cutting excess holes in walls or ceilings, leading to repair work. Seventhly, it necessitates a high degree of expertise to effectively navigate complex pathways within walls. Eighthly, it can be physically demanding, especially when pulling the tape through long or obstructed runs. Ninthly, the tool can sometimes damage existing wires or components if not used cautiously. Tenthly, identifying the precise location of the fish tape within the wall can be difficult without additional tools. The MagnePull addresses these challenges through its magnetic guidance system. Firstly, the magnetic billet effortlessly glides through insulation, minimizing resistance. Secondly, the magnetic attraction provides accurate guidance towards the target location, reducing errors. Thirdly, the tool simplifies maneuvering in tight spaces as it doesn't require extensive physical manipulation. Fourthly, the tool eliminates tangling and snagging issues as the billet follows a controlled path. Fifthly, the tool allows for retrieval of small metallic items using the magnetic force. Sixthly, the tool minimizes the need for creating large access holes as the billet can navigate through smaller openings. Seventhly, the tool is easy to use even for those with limited experience in wire fishing. Eighthly, the tool requires less physical exertion compared to pulling and pushing a fish tape. Ninthly, the tool minimizes the risk of damaging existing wires due to its smooth and controlled movement. Tenthly, the tool often includes external magnetic locators to pinpoint the billet's position within the wall. The specific features and components of the MagnePull tool that contribute to its effectiveness are the powerful magnetic billet, the guiding magnet, and the durable construction materials. The powerful magnetic billet is designed to easily move through wall cavities, even those filled with insulation. It is typically coated with a smooth material to minimize friction and prevent snagging on obstacles. The strength of the magnet is carefully calibrated to provide sufficient pulling force while still allowing for easy maneuverability. The guiding magnet is used on the outside of the wall to steer the magnetic billet to the desired location. It is typically housed in a comfortable grip handle for easy control. The guiding magnet is designed to have a strong magnetic field that can penetrate through drywall, wood, and other common building materials. The tool is made from high-quality materials such as durable plastics and strong magnets to ensure long-lasting performance. The components are designed to withstand the rigors of daily use and resist wear and tear. The specific types of applications where the MagnePull tool is most useful are fishing wires through insulated walls, retrieving fallen objects, and locating studs or metal objects. When fishing wires through insulated walls, the magnetic billet effortlessly glides through the insulation, saving time and effort. The tool is particularly useful in situations where the insulation is dense or tightly packed. When retrieving fallen objects from behind appliances or furniture, the magnetic bullet can be used to grab onto small metallic items and pull them out. The tool is especially helpful in situations where it is difficult to reach the object by hand. When locating studs or other metal objects in walls, the guiding magnet can be used to detect the presence of metal behind the drywall. This can be useful for hanging pictures, installing shelves, or performing other tasks that require secure attachment to the wall structure. When using the MagnePull tool, it is important to follow these safety precautions. Firstly, keep the magnets away from electronic devices and credit cards as they can damage them. Secondly, avoid using the tool near pacemakers or other medical implants as the magnetic field may interfere with their operation. Thirdly, wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from debris or flying objects. Fourthly, do not use the tool in wet or damp environments as this could pose an electrical hazard. Fifthly, always disconnect power to any electrical circuits before working with wires. The proper techniques for using the MagnePull tool for various tasks including fishing wires through walls, retrieving objects, and locating studs starts with preparing the area, attaching the magnetic bullet, guiding the bullet, and retrieving the wire or object. Firstly, clear the area around the wall or appliance where you will be working. Remove any obstacles that could interfere with the movement of the tool. Secondly, attach the magnetic bullet to the wire that you want to fish through the wall. Make sure the bullet is securely attached to the wire to prevent it from coming loose during the process. Thirdly, use the guiding magnet on the outside of the wall to steer the magnetic bullet to the desired location. Move the guiding magnet slowly and deliberately, and pay attention to the movement of the magnetic bullet inside the wall. Fourthly, once the magnetic bullet has reached the desired location, carefully retrieve the wire or object. If you are fishing wires, pull the wire through the wall until it is fully extended. If you are retrieving an object, gently pull the object towards you until you can grab it. Alternative tools and methods for wire fishing, along with their advantages and disadvantages, include fish tape, glow rods, and wire pulling lubricant. Fish tape is a long, flexible metal or plastic tape that is used to pull wires through conduit or walls. Firstly, fish tape is relatively inexpensive and widely available. Secondly, it can be used in a variety of applications, including long runs and tight bends. Thirdly, fish tape requires some skill and experience to use effectively. Fourthly, it can be difficult to navigate through insulation or other obstacles. Glow rods are rigid or semi-rigid rods that are made of fiberglass or other materials. Firstly, glow rods are lightweight and easy to handle. Secondly, they can be used to push or pull wires through walls or ceilings. Thirdly, glow rods can be expensive. Fourthly, they may not be suitable for long runs or tight bends. Wire pulling lubricant is a slippery substance that is applied to wires to reduce friction and make them easier to pull through conduit or walls. Firstly, wire pulling lubricant can significantly reduce the amount of force required to pull wires. Secondly, it can help to prevent damage to the wires. Thirdly, wire pulling lubricant can be messy and difficult to clean up. Fourthly, it may not be effective in all situations. To compare the MagnePull to these alternatives, the MagnePull offers a unique combination of ease of use, versatility, and time savings. It is particularly well suited for fishing wires through insulated walls and retrieving objects from hard-to-reach areas. However, it may not be the best choice for all applications. For example, fish tape may be more suitable for long runs or tight bends. The cost of the MagnePull tool compared to traditional methods should also be considered. The MagnePull tool typically costs more than traditional fish tape. However, the time savings and increased efficiency may offset the higher initial costs, especially for professionals who frequently fish wires. Additionally, the MagnePull tool is a durable tool that can last for many years, making it a worthwhile investment. To further improve wire fishing techniques in general, consider a few practices. Firstly, plan the wire run carefully before starting. Identify any obstacles or potential problems and develop a strategy for overcoming them. Secondly, use the right tools for the job. Choose tools that are appropriate for the type of wire you are fishing and the environment in which you are working. Thirdly, lubricate the wires to reduce friction. This will make it easier to pull the wires through conduit or walls and prevent damage to the wires. Fourthly, pull the wires slowly and steadily. Avoid jerking or pulling on the wires, as this could damage them or cause them to break. Fifthly, use a wire puller to help pull the wires. A wire puller is a device that provides mechanical advantage, making it easier to pull wires through long or difficult runs. Finally, inspect the wires after pulling them. Make sure the wires are not damaged and that they are properly connected. Some of the potential problems one might encounter when fishing wires and how to solve them are wires getting stuck, wires getting tangled, and wires breaking. If wires get stuck, try using a wire pulling lubricant to reduce friction. You can also try using a different tool, such as a fish tape or glow rod. If wires get tangled, try untangling them carefully. You may need to cut the wires if they are severely tangled. If wires break, replace them with new wires of the same gauge and type. Be sure to properly splice the new wires to the existing wires. Some advanced techniques and tips for using the MagnePull effectively include using multiple magnets, using a wire tracer, and using a camera to inspect the wall cavity. Using multiple magnets can increase the pulling force and make it easier to navigate through obstacles. Using a wire tracer can help you to locate the magnetic bullets inside the wall. Using a camera to inspect the wall cavity can help you to identify any obstacles or potential problems. When selecting a MagnePull tool, consider the magnet strength, the cable compatibility, and the build quality and durability. The magnet strength should be strong enough to pull the wires through the wall without being too difficult to control. The cable compatibility should be compatible with the type and gauge of wires that you will be fishing. The build quality and durability should be made from high-quality materials and designed to withstand the rigors of daily use. There are some relevant National Electrical Code, otherwise known as NEC, requirements for wire installation that should be considered. The NEC provides guidelines for safe and proper wire installation. These requirements cover topics such as wire size, conduit fill, and grounding. Firstly, one should always consult the NEC before starting any electrical work. Secondly, ensure that all wiring meets the NEC requirements. As a final note, the MagnePull tool can be a valuable addition to any electrician's toolkit. It can save time and effort when fishing wires through walls, retrieving objects from hard-to-reach areas, and locating studs or metal objects. However, it is important to use the tool safely and effectively and to follow all applicable electrical codes.